It's the Hot 30 Countdown. I'm Stormy. Good day.
Good day, Mike.
Good day, Mike. Good day.
Good day, Mike.
Little Big Town's with us. Man, you cannot run away from me. You're halfway around the world.
On the other side of the planet, and here you are.
But it's fantastic. You guys have been here for a few days, so you actually know what's going on. You went to Sydney, you've been to Melbourne, and did you see how I said that?
You said that so well. I was impressed.
Because if you say Melbourne, they'll slap you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Actually, Australians don't slap. They're too nice.
If Kimberly says it, they'll just smile at her.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why they didn't react last night when I said, "Hello, Melbourne." Nobody said anything. Nobody reacted.
Because they're too nice.
Well, true.
You guys, first time down here to Australia?
Yes. Yeah.
So Sydney is one of my favorite cities in the world. You guys get to spend a couple of days there. Is there any city like it?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Incredible.
Yeah, I climbed to the top of the Sydney Harbor Bridge.
I did that.
Did you do it? The view is so beautiful because you can see the whole contour of the shoreline, and it's just gorgeous.
I'm so glad you got to do that, and I'm guessing Karen did not.
She did not.
I barely would even look up at the bridge. Yeah, no, he did it. He's the crazy one, not me.
Did you go?
No, but we got to go on the water on a boat and enjoy the view, and it was just remarkable. It's unlike anywhere else.
Yeah.
The zoo is so. I mean, the giraffes have this view of the harbor that's amazing.
It's like pulling up to Jurassic Park.
Because there are critters there that you didn't know existed.
No, spiders but koala bears. Oh my goodness.
You can't say koala
I
bear
know. My
either.
little girl, she says, "Mommy, it's not a bear, it's a marsupial." Every time I say it.
Little Big Town's here. They're going to join us for a few more breaks as we count down the 30 hottest songs of the week from Down Under. It's the Hot 30 Weekend Countdown. There's Trent Harmon. There's a girl. Little Big Town is here. We are Down Under. The CMC Awards are taking place. We're backstage right now. It's their version of like the ACMs or the CMAs or the CMT Awards, but it's really cool that they're honoring their own as well as the international artists in country music. It's kind of cool. You guys are kicking off the big show.
Can you believe it?
Yes, I can actually.
Wow, we can't believe it. That's going to be so much fun.
It's crazy. Our first time here, and we get to do that. It's like unreal. What a cool trip.
Cool. Is the album hit down here? The Breaker?
Yes.
It has.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes.
I know.
So you guys followed up a pretty deep tune with a happy song, and happy people coming next. And you said this is the way you kind of wanted to lay it out. Is like kind of a little emotional whiplash to kind of wake people up and show people what else is happening on this record, right?
Yeah, and this song just feels so relevant, right now for the chaos that goes on in the world. So we could all use a little more happy, right?
Sure. I mean, just a couple of days ago, we had the event in London, and it's like everything that just is, it's like, stop it. Can we just put a smile on our face?
I know. Yeah, this is a great reminder that, not to take anyone else's happy away, and to make your own happy.
All right, we are about to play Happy People right now. It is already up to number 19 on our Hot 30 Countdown. I know, we move fast at the highway.
Wow.
We don't sit around and wait for songs to go. We get on it and go. We have a very serious game of So What coming up in just a few minutes. And you mentioned you went to the zoo?
Went to the zoo.
Funny, one of the questions is specifically about Australian animals. So now we're going to test your knowledge, right? It's Happy People from Down Under in Australia, Little Big Town at number 19.
People don't cheat.
Love that song, Happy People, Little Big Town. Love the entire album. If you haven't bothered to go look at it and go listen to it from start to finish, you're missing truly one of the greatest life experiences through music you'll ever have. I've told you that to your face, so you know I'm not lying. It's true.
Thank you so much.
Very sweet.
It's such a great album. The Breaker, Little Big Town, backstage in a cool dressing room at the Jupiter Casino Resort Hotel on Gold Coast, one of the greatest surfing destinations in the world. I went over to the beach yesterday. It is stunning. You got to need to make a trip over there.
Oh, we saw it. I saw it from the air on the plane. That's all I've had to see so far. So the Gold Coast looks beautiful from up above.
Thank goodness that Karen and Jimmy and Philip and Kimberly have all been in Australia for a few days because they now have all the knowledge they need to survive my game of So What. Australian style. This is the first time we've done So What Down Under.
Yes. So
The first one's going to be easy. I'm going to ease you into it. Okay. We're going to go rapid fire around the room. What is the one gift you have been asked by a family member or friend to bring back from Australia?
A koala bear.
Stuffed koala.
Koala marsupial.
Stuffed koala.
A didgeridoo.
Vegemite.
Vegemite, very good. Didgeridoo, a warning. Rob Baronis, the late Rob Baronis, and I came down here, and we climbed the bridge too. And then we tried to get didgeridoos back. Make sure there's no bugs inside your didgeridoo.
Right?
It can add to a lengthy delay at customs.
I can only imagine.
Yes,
I'm not
either. I
No,
didn't think of it.
no didgeridoos for you.
I'll just play one while I'm.
Let's all make our best didgeridoo sound. Ready?
Philip would have a good one.
That's good.
That is good. Do that one more time. All right. On your long travels over here, about 15 whatever hour flight it is from where you, do you guys come from?
I need to correct you there. It's 17.
Do you guys come from Dallas?
We counted every single one.
Who slept the most and who watched the most movies?
Philip slept the most, and
I watched about 10 episodes of a new Netflix show. So
10 episodes?
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's power.
How'd you do?
I got 4 hours.
4 hours. That's enough.
That was
that's
okay.
Yeah, that makes the other 13 a little long.
Yeah, dude.
It is.
okay.
By the way, it's a far way to here.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
But it's beautiful here. We're very thankful.
All right. When you got here, this being your first time, I'm sure there were some myths about Australia that you had heard and that you want to either debunk or prove correct. Have you learned that shrimp on the Barbie really is not a thing down here?
I keep saying the most stereotypical Australian phrases, and I get nothing but eye rolls from people down here.
Like crikey. You're not supposed to say that anymore.
Crikey.
Crocodile Dundee ruined that for everybody.
we did learn something on the boat, though.
It's
Croak?
Crook.
Crook.
With the weather, if it's been raining, he said, "Oh, this weather is so crook."
Yeah.
Right now.
I heard rubbish. It's like,
Yes.
today is going to be rubbish.
We also learned that you can't say that you have a golden doodle.
I was going to say the same thing.
Wow.
You got to call it a groodle.
You got to call it a groodle
Yeah, 'cause, you know.
a doodle is oh, isn't he cute with his little doodle?
Yeah, figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, there's some. One of my favorite phrases is, "Why wouldn't a koala make a good intimate partner?
Why?
Because it eats roots and leaves." And roots is a term for something other than roots.
Yes.
So
God.
You know one? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say also you don't want to call a fanny pack. Because
no,
that
not
means
good.
something else. too.
Yes.
Don't say what? I thought he was going to say what?
Yeah, I was like, no, not good.
We've got a theme going.
Yeah.
One thing I haven't figured out is I heard that when you flush the toilet, it goes in the opposite direction, and I haven't seen that yet.
Well,
They
because
say it does.
because nothing swirls here, it just goes.
I know, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why-
crazy.
yes.
All right, moving on with our game of So What. You guys are doing great, by the way.
thank you.
I'm very proud of you all.
Thank you.
Okay, now the animal part.
Okay.
Ready.
I was watching Family Feud Australia this morning.
Oh, I love him.
So I stole this question from them.
Okay.
According to a survey of Australians, what is the cutest, fuzziest, nicest looking critter in Australia that when you get up close is really not that nice? What do you think the number one answer was?
Meerkat.
Not on the list.
What about a wombat?
Wombat was number 6 on the list.
Wow, man.
I know we've talked about them a lot, but I'm going to say a koala.
Koala was number 1. Ding, 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 ding,
They
ding, ding.
have really long claws, and they can really rip your face off.
Very slow.
Yes.
They don't move very fast. They sleep 23 hours out of the day.
Wow.
Just like you, Philip.
That's my spirit animal.
All right. Any others who you want to toss onto the list? You already got number 1, but number 2?
Well, I was thinking a wallaby.
A wallaby was not on the list.
Oh, what about a dingo?
Dingo was number 8 on the
Thank
list.
you.
Very, very nicely done.
I've been studying 4th grade Australian science. I know a lot.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Others on the list were the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Because you get kicked by one of those, it's not
Yeah,
going to be
not
fun.
They'll
And
kick the fanny pack right off of you.
Right in the golden doodle.
right to go. Tasmanian devil, possum, and emu were also on that list.
You know an animal I saw that I never knew existed at the zoo was a tree kangaroo.
What's that?
They live in the trees.
It is a
Did
really
we see
cool animal. You did. It has a really long tail,
tail.
and it's looks like a kangaroo in the face, but it's kind of tiny.
The little red
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
He was kind of red, yeah.
All right, and the one thing I'm going to educate you on, because it is my favorite piece of Australian trivia, and each year I have to bring it up because I'm very proud of this fact. Did you know that wombats have square poop?
Oh, no way.
Yes. Absolute fact. I'm not making
Now
that
I'm gonna have to track down a wombat.
Wow.
How does that?
So their
Does that
fanny
mean-
pack is
It's
square.
square.
Portion of their
I think their golden
Their
doodle is
bum.
fine, but
Conjures up so many images.
yes, wombats have square poop. And with that, enjoy the show tonight.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest
Go
of your
Australia,
trip.
people.
Thank you.
The album is called The Breaker. Go get it. I love these guys and girls so much. And thanks for
love
taking
you.
the time to talk. And we're headed up to a festival this weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's a little
fun.
soggy up there. That should be fun.
Party on, man.
This is the Hot 30 Weekend Countdown.